at the rim. I push with my thumbs and pull back with my fingers. And that's on center. Only at the rim, not here. This is different center than the rim.
Say that again?
The base is centered differently than the rim.
How come?
When I'm throwing, right,
Oh, when it was thrown. Okay.
I am concentrating on the inside shape, right? And the inside shape is a curve, and the termination of that curve is at the rim. But it has nothing to do with the exterior. That's just the inside shape, right? And I do what I can to make it an even wall thickness and trim the extra off in the wet stage, but invariably, this is a different center than the rim. And so that's why I have to level first, then center the base, open, and, you know, make sure that it's on the same center as the rim. Level, center, completing that curve from the rim up to the base.
So you center it based on the bottom.
The rim. The rim.
You center it based on the rim.
Right here at the wheelhead. I'm trying to make this agree to that.
Okay.
I don't want to change the rim. The rim is good, right? So then I'll open halfway out. Okay, so your question is, when do you stop, you know, opening? How low should you go before you know that you've got it to the right thickness and that you haven't deformed the inside shape, right? And that's a matter of observation on your part, being sensitive to the feel of the tool and what's happening when you move the tool, okay? So when you move the tool, there's a little ribbon of clay that comes off the tool, right? On the sharp edge there. If you're starting to cut and you don't see that ribbon come, stop.
It's over. That's over. Okay.
You've trimmed enough. Because what's happened is you've trimmed off a thickness that was resisting the passage of the tool, the sharp passage of the tool. And the tool is stronger than the clay, so it removes the clay. But at a certain thickness, then the wall is so thin and so wet that if you put pressure there, it deforms the shape inside.
Break it and all kinds of
It pushes it. You can feel the clay moving. It's not cutting anymore. It's moving downwards. Just lift the tool. You're done. Okay. So if you see then the thickness, not the thickness, but the depth there that you've been able to trim here, not here because you can't see it here. The only way you can see it here is at the vertical wall of the inside of the foot, right? Trim that on the outside then, here with the broad end of the tool. The same depth down, okay? It might not be centered, but that's okay. Go down the same depth. Then trim out this bit. This is where all of the heavy extra clay is. It's right in here, right next to your foot ring. Okay? And you can then trim this a little deeper. Why? Why can you trim deeper here than you can here?
Because there's more clay.
But why is there more clay? That's the question.
Well,
Because
because
that's where it was hitting the wheel at the beginning.
We have a curve inside, right? There's a curve inside. So if this is the high point of that curve, this point is a lower point, and that means it's the inside shape is curving downwards, right? If I can trim to here, then outside I should be able to trim lower or deeper, right? Because it's curving down.
well, the top in one sense, it wouldn't. There was not much of a ribbon when you were doing the foot, and so that tells you stop. Okay, now you're going lower, and they're still pulling off ribbons.
Yeah, but yeah, of course. You
So-
can get it off.
So that means there's more clay to pull off.
Yeah, but all I'm trying to do is make an even wall thickness, right? from top to bottom, from the rim down to the foot. I'm trying to make an even wall thickness.
Even now, it's nearing the end of what you need to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Because I'm looking at this shape, right? And the shape that I was able to make with my fingers ended about here. And then it changed, right? So I'm just following that shape because I know the inside shape is a more complete curve than the outside shape. So I'm trying to make the outside now mimic the inside.
Is it just a visual? The bottom is got some like thing, or is that just a
What
visual?
thing?
It looks like the
What bottom? Down here?
Yeah, at the way at the bottom.
At the rim, do you mean?
Yeah.
I'm not concerned with that,
Okay.
right? Because there's a more work that I have to do down there.
Wow.
This is a very delicate operation, you know?
It is.
And there's lots of lots of parts of this tool that you can use to do it, but you know, you can be delicate. I know you can. You know, it's possible for all of us to be delicate. But check your work, right? Pick it up and feel it. If it's not good, then put it back down and trim some more. I think it's good, right? But now I want to fix this here. All right, so this one's okay. This one I can live with. That one, I don't know.